I got a feeling that you got me covered too. I got you covered. I got you covered.
Hi, everybody. All right, now I think we got this. If you're not familiar with our channel, my name is Mary. I'm with Blessed to Crochet. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. You do not have to crochet to be a part of our channel. This is a channel that was based under the need for connection. So that's what we do on this channel. We connect, very rarely do, high bacon bits and Audrey Gore. I don't often talk about crochet very much. High Rolling Stones. There's sometimes where we do yarn and all that kind of stuff, and I bring my crochet on, but I don't teach it. I want people to realize what I have realized this year is the basis of the precious connection. Hi, Samantha. It is so important to have that. Um, just a little bit about myself for those people that may come on, they know that have been familiar with the channel, but those that do not. I'm a fibromyalgia warrior and survivor. So this channel was set up not for any kind of, anything. We originally was set up just to show off our crochet, my mom and I. And then the lifeboat was hugely instrumental in me realizing that Admiral Tommy said, if you've got something to say, hit that like button or hit the red button. And I did. And I'm so glad I did. And I said from day one with my mom, let's do this. Let's turn this channel into this. And I want nothing but the connection. And because I realized how important that was, not only for my fibromyalgia journey, but also because of the fact that I really needed the connection. And I realized how important that was and how many other people could benefit from the connection. So many of my friends crochet. I have a beneficiary in form of beanies. Well, that's wonderful. And Deaudre Gore. And so that's why I did it. Never in a million years, I think we would, let alone have this channel monetized. We did become monetized last month. And, and I said to my mom, listen, any of the monetization stuff all goes to you. I don't want any of it. I just want the priceless, hi, Brazy Girl, the priceless connection. Hi, Growing Joyful Homestead, the priceless connection. And I'm so appreciative to be a part of, we are that village, because we are. We are, hi Nico, we are part of that village. We are part of it. I live for now. We are a part of it. We need to be a part of it. And you all, and I'm on my phone, we're actually traveling from Ohio to Indiana to my husband's Thanksgiving for Christmas, or for I've had 4 hours sleep, guys. We're traveling from Ohio to Indiana to celebrate Thanksgiving with his mother's side of the family, and then Saturday we do a Thanksgiving and Christmas with his father's side of the family. So we're actually on the road, so there may be some people on the road, so I'm using my phone. I Flixbox, so I will try to put up comments, but I'm doing StreamYard through my phone. But this year I can say for myself, one of the things I'm so thankful for is the connection points I've made. When I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of friends. And then as I got older, my daughter, who's back there, Christina, she has a channel too. It's Chrissy's Cosplay Wardrobe. So if you can go over and subscribe to that, if one of my mods are in here and they can drop that link, I'd appreciate it. I raised a child with autism, and so I didn't have a lot of time for friendships and connections and all that kind of thing. And, I got a point in my life where I figured nobody wanted to be my friend. And it was tape. We have these tapes sometimes just running through our heads, and their tapes are not true. And now, I will survive. I agree. Now I don't have to have those tapes running through my head. I don't worry about it. I know people want to be my friend, and more importantly, hopefully I've been a blessing to other people. We also were able to this year fill 2 Samaritan's box shoe boxes. Through Samaritan's Purse, we did 2 shoe boxes, and that will become a yearly tradition on our channel. So 2 children that otherwise may not get anything else for Christmas are going to get those shoe boxes, and we'll be able to track where they go. And then next year, hopefully, we can fill 3. We're also doing, and who doesn't like cookies? I don't know about you, but I love cookies, right? If you go to our link tree, you will see the blessed hashtag blessed, or it may not be a hashtag in there, but blessed cookie connection 24. Or if you type in hashtag blessed cookie connection 24, there is a form. You fill that out, you send it in. If you want to send a picture, you can email it at blessedtocrochet@yahoo.com. And you are starting to see in shorts, and you don't have to have content on your channel to do this. And I wanted to make sure that we did that. Go ahead and go ahead and we wanted to do that so that people that didn't have content could submit a recipe. And what is amazing with these recipes that are coming over is I'm getting pictures with individuals that are a mother and her child and telling a story, and stories. Some don't have stories, some just say this is a really good recipe and we've made it for years. Some do have a story with it, and it is just real neat. And not only that, whoever sends over the recipe can give me a couple songs to choose. So the songs you are hearing are ones that the person who submitted the recipe chose. And these shorts are going up, and then some of the channels that have content are going to be doing their own video with the cookie recipe, maybe giving a giveaway with it or not. But there's also a playlist on our channel. And then we do also have a Facebook group for all these people that have submitted the cookie recipe, so that there's some more connection that's happening. What is going to happen is once everybody kind of stops submitting their recipes, who's ever in that Cookie Connection Facebook group, that's going to kind of stop for about 9 months. And then what's going to happen is once we start doing the cookie recipe thing again, it's going to open and add more people. Hi, Norma Kay. What is going to happen with that is that there's going to be connections happening within that tremendous 9 months. And that's going to be amazing. Friendships and connections. We're also doing a live every solitary day, which will not be easy for this girl who deals with fibromyalgia, but we're going to do it. It is going to be called Christmas Connection, and there will be a live every solitary day. I know for some people it is hard for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the holidays. For me, I'm pretty good until around New Year's Eve. That's when I lost my dad and my grandfather. Both my grandfather New Year's Eve and New Year's Day was my dad. So that's always a very difficult time for me. And at this time too, my aunt is suffering from stage 4 liver and lung cancer and under hospice care. So we're hoping she makes it through another year, or at least till the end of the year, maybe another birthday. Her birthday's in January. So, but I know the importance of how much connection really makes such a difference. And music and poetry are like oxygen for me. I agree, Nico. I agree. I almost don't want to touch a button because I'm afraid I might hit something wrong. So if you've got a cookie recipe, that's awesome. Again, you can. I may be able to do this. Hold on. We're gonna. Let's post a comment. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see. We're gonna test out some stuff today, guys. I may be able to put it. Let's see if that works. If not, we'll try it. That may be it. You can submit your cookie recipe. Oh, it worked. You can submit your cookie recipe, and we can put it up. And again, you do not have content, but you don't have to have content. You just have to want to submit a recipe. If you have a great story behind it, a picture of somebody, maybe it's a grandmother or an aunt or your mom and you that made these cookies every year, and every time you make them, it's something special, and you think about that. Go ahead and send them over, and we'll put them on a short, and you can go look at the playlist. It says hashtag all shorts cookie recipes. There's some good cookie recipes coming out, guys. Believe me, I've got a sneak peek into those cookie recipes. So again, we are traveling. So this morning we woke up to a little bit of snow. It didn't stick. My daughter would have loved it to stick, but it didn't stick. But it was snowing this morning when we woke up, and it was cold. But I think this is a great idea that that there's a live stream happening throughout the day, so people can come in and have connection happening all day. I think it's just so important, so important. Let's see, can I start a comment? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, guys, I'm figuring this out. So I think it's great. I think it's wonderful, and it's so necessary. So are there any what are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? We're traveling. Maybe you're at home. Maybe you're going to have family over later. Maybe you're not, but this is a great place to be, and having those connection points happening throughout the day. So I brought my for those that don't know, I'm a big Elvis fan. Brought my big cup of coffee this morning. King size cup of coffee. And with that being said, I'm going to tell you all a story. It's story time, right? And this story really hit here for me. And this was something I found out about 40 years later. I've been an Elvis fan since I was about 12 years old. And I won't tell you my age. I'm 29. That's what I celebrate my birthday again. Just keep celebrating the 29th and you'll be just fine. Well, that's awesome, Nico. I'm so glad to hear that you're enjoying them. But the end part of the story is so important. Elvis, for those people that don't know, was very giving. He realized and remembered where he came from. And his bodyguard said, Elvis, you gotta see the story in this newspaper. And he handed him the newspaper, and he read the story, and he said, find out where she lives. And this woman had no legs. They had built her a wooden little platform to roll around on, and she used roller skates to go around, right? She took care of grandchildren and children and so forth. And he said, get me a wheelchair. So he ordered her a wheelchair. They put it in the back of the limo and took it off to her house. Now, for those people that said that Elvis may have been, racist, he wasn't. This was African-American individual. He was extreme. He loved everybody. He loved everybody, no matter what you look like, what color skin you are. He was just that kind of person. And so anyway, he knocked on the door, and he said, I've got something for the lady that was there. And the husband let him in, of course, and they had this wonderful wheelchair, and it was electric, and she rolled around the corner. They said the house was immaculate, and she just looked, and she said, is that for me? And Elvis says, yes, ma'am. She said, can I get in it? And so they picked her up. Elvis and one of his bodyguards picked her up, put her in the wheelchair. And she said she was just thrilled. And he said, ma'am, I don't know much about this wheelchair, but it's going to take you any place you want to go, and it's going to go really fast. Well, he was almost in tears. Everybody else was in tears. And he even handed her husband some money. And he said, we got to get out of here. I got to leave. And so he left. But here's the important part of the end story I want you all to take home today with, is one of his bodyguards looked at him and said, Elvis, I don't think she knew where you were. He said to her, Elvis, I don't think she knew who you were. How could you not? But anyway, and he just looks at the bodyguard. He said, doesn't matter who I am. All that matters is that she knows someone cared about her. He didn't bring any cameras to show what he was doing. He didn't take any photographs, do anything. He didn't go knocking back on the door and say, by the way, that was Elvis Presley that gave you that wheelchair. No. He said, it doesn't matter who I am. It matters that someone cares. So sometimes, that's awesome, Nico. Sometimes it is so important that we just realize the importance of extending ourselves to making sure someone else cares about us. My sister was going to cook this year, but she hurt her back on my mother's cooking dinner. God bless her. If she doesn't stuff the turkey with her bathrobe, sugar to the grave, will be fine. I'll be praying. I'm sorry for your sister. I hope her back gets better soon. I know how that is. But again, it's all the importance of realizing that in the end, you want to make sure that someone cares, and that's extended. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is an interesting recipe. I totally to the turkey. But I just hope that that's kind of what we kind of go forward with this year. It's going to kind of be our theme song and our mantra for next year on our channel is that line. It just matters. All that matters is that someone cares. Please don't.
I'm not.
Yeah, someone cares.
Single line, I can't.
I don't do well on the road. I'm like, please don't pass.
Mine's passed.
And so, that's the mantra is that someone cares about you, and that shows through what they're doing with this channel today. And so one of the other mantras on our channel is, and you'll hear it, is blessed disco ball. And you're kind of thinking, disco ball? Well, you know what? This is our saying, and this is a saying I got from one of those things popping up, but I love it. Is a disco ball is a bunch of broken pieces put together on a ball, and I'm not doing this verbatim because I can't totally do it yet.
Lord, look at the size of that house.
Anyway, a disco ball is a bunch of broken pieces put together to make a magical ball of light. You ain't broken, you're a disco ball. So that's why the disco balls are so prevalent we do have memberships. It's why they're so prevalent in our icons for our badges for our membership. It's why we talk about it, because of that saying. It's been adopted and loved, and it's so true, and we can be beacons of light. My husband and I both love lighthouses, so we often say, let's be a beacon of light out there to everybody, and that's important. Does anyone ever use Coke or lemonade to marinate a chicken? Trying to figure out if this is an actual thing. I've heard of orange. I've heard of Coke, I think. Not lemonade. That one was a first. I haven't heard of lemonade.
Citrus I've heard of.
Yeah. Orange. But I haven't heard of
anything.
Lemonade.
Chicken, turkey, beef.
Interesting.
The citrus.
Yeah, I've heard of that too as well. Crazy.
I've heard of soda with beef.
And that's Mr. Buster Crochet. And that's Christina back there somewhere.
You might be able to see a hand.
Well, yes, this will not be a man. There, she's trying to raise her hand. This will not be this will not be a 24-hour. I'm just doing an hour just to chip in. I'm just doing I have kids. You see this? She's grown, and so is he, and they're not like kids. We've already heard.
What are you talking about? I'm almost 50 years old.
We've already heard the comment from her. That's why I just posted her link. If you haven't subscribed to Chrissy's Cosplay Wardrobe, please go over and do that for me. You see this person back here? Yeah, she's already asked, are we there yet?
No.
That was probably about an hour ago. And we still
Yes, we're there now.
we still
Get out.
probably
We're
have
there.
about 2 hours to go. But Brazy says hi, Christina. And
Hi, everybody.
so anyway,
What up? What up? What
but
up?
that's why we use the disco balls. If people see that, they'll understand a little bit more about why we use that.
Then we get on the road. Oh, honey, we get on the highway.
Woo!
I don't think so.
Let's go.
I don't think so. I don't do well with highways.
Follow the lever.
Stop talking to them. You'll be fine.
But this is not a 24-hour live stream. This is just me helping out. But the channel we
on the highway?
no.
Yes, we are.
We are That Village. That one. We are That Village. They will be they're trying to do a 24-hour live stream. So that's the one.
Oh,
and in the description of this video, you will see a link. Hi, Tima. You will see a link to
Let's go do this.
oh, my pleasure, Misha. You will see a link to the We Are That Village, and hopefully people are subscribing to that channel. I think it's a great concept and a great idea. And I think that's great. Yep, the YMCA. So see, you get to travel. If you're not traveling and you feel like you've missed this, I'm telling you, we packed this car. We're in here like we're like a sardines in this car. I don't know how I did it and how I packed, but I'm telling you, we're like sardines. So hopefully you're enjoying the entertainment.
Hey, we're only 68 miles from Cincinnati. No, we can't. They're not built yet. No, but we can go to Northern Kentucky and get some Publix.
Yeah, we don't have.
No, we can't do that either. It's not built yet.
No!
January's supposed to be built.
We totally missed Publix up here. We have Kroger's, but Publix.
Since we moved,
well, don't rub it in, kiddo. You know what they're getting, and I'm kind of disappointed, is where we used to live in Cincinnati. They're getting 2, not just 1. Let me just go on a little bit of little rant. 2 Wawas. And I'm not a big fan of Wawa for nothing else but for the fact that they have the best stuffing. You would find it funny. Best stuffing that I have ever had in my life. And if we had one in Columbus, which is about an hour,
don't speak that sacrilege in this car.
Hour 15 minutes away from us, I would be driving there just to get the stuffing. Delicious stuffing, but they're getting 2. You think they could have planted one there and another one in Columbus, but that's just a side note. That's just a side note. But anyway, I hope you all are having fun. Right? I can't make it on here, but again, in the description is the is to We Are That Village, so you can go over and subscribe, and they're going to be running 24-hour, and I don't know how Misha's going to do it, 24-hour live stream, because it can be a difficult day for some people. I'm happy Thanksgiving. You know, it can be difficult for some people. You know, I have people in my life that are no longer here, that I miss and that I wish were here. You know, this year we kind of had to make a choice as a family. My husband and I always go to this Thanksgiving, and and they have this big Thanksgiving with his aunt for as long as his 95-year-old grandmother is still living. After that, his aunt will reduce it down to just her family, because we have about 45 people come and show up at this, and then we stay at his aunt's house and then we go to his father's side of the family on Saturday and do a Thanksgiving and Christmas, and there's another 45 people at least at that one. So we had to make a choice this year to kind of, we're going, but then my daughter, her husband couldn't come. They had to kind of make that choice of being with family that otherwise was not in the greatest health. And so, I'm so thankful that she was able to come with and be there and have this so they could look back and say, we'll have many years of Thanksgiving with each other, but we also know we have some, ailing family members that may not be here next year. We hope they are.
You don't know, he could die of a rare disease.
And so we want to enjoy.
Ooh.
Jared.
We
died of a rare disease.
We want to enjoy our family that's here and not have any regrets. So that she doesn't get. They had to make that decision, and that was for them to make. And I'm glad she's with us. But of course, not having our son-in-law, we miss him and wish he was here. But we understand the choices, and sometimes those choices are not easy. We've gone to this for the past several years, and we went to it when we were in Cincinnati. But it's a choice having to make, because you have people that you're doing things for that may not be here, and so I understand. I enjoy today. Hopefully, I don't know if all of my nieces and nephews will be there, but at least some of them, hopefully. And I'll get to enjoy them and give them a big hug. And, I always pull my oldest niece if she's there. And I just, there go. I won't mention her name, but I said, come here. And I said, you know what? I want you to know something. I said, you've got hi, Sandy. You have, Sandy, can you go to We Are That Village and post the link for me in the chat? I just pulled her close and I said, she knows already what I'm going to say. And I said, come on, Lily. And I said, come here. And she said, I know. And I said, well, just remember, you can always call your Aunt Mary. And we have Messenger. You can always call me. You can always talk to me. If you need someone to talk to, I am always here for you. And she knows that. But I remind her that when I see her, because I want her to remember, again, going back to someone cares. She has a lot of people to care, and she knows that. But knowing that, you know what, you can call your Aunt Mary day or night, and I will always pick up I'm back. Day one. And being on the road, I don't know if I can flip my camera.
Ohio.
Oops.
Ohio.
Let's see if we can do it, and then you all can see. Oh, here we go.
There's nothing to be seen.
Well, there you go. Then you get to see the road a little bit and get I think Anna now.
Hey, we got 3 bars now.
Well, maybe we'll keep
I
it.
got one.
Let's see. Settings, and then you can see. So
we went back to 0.
Let's see, camera. I'm trying to take you all on the road. There you go. So we're actually in Indiana. Well, we're not going to go that way, aren't we? Like in life, there's a detour. But like I said, yeah, I'm back. Like I said, guys, every time I do a stream, I remind people that the magic doesn't happen in the chat or behind the camera. It happens in the chat. So see, Misha, I was able to take people today on a road trip. Okay. Well, I'll be ending it out. Well, I got to take people on a road trip, but we're actually in Indiana at this point. I don't know if we'll be. There's a town in Indiana, guys. I'm not getting it.
We'll see it in a few minutes.
Okay. In a few minutes here. Anyway, it may not be in a few minutes. But anyway, there's a town. I'm not saying anything. I'm not getting into any environmental stuff, but there's a town. There are so many windmills. It's Windmill City is what it is. And yes, Indiana is flat. I like Ohio better, but that's me. We are going to also take a trip.
Take turn.
We're
in Indiana, right?
We're in Indiana, but are we on the back roads, guys? We like to go as a family. We love to go the back roads, not the highways.
This guy's taking the same route we are.
And but we are going to be going to we're going to be in Indiana, and then on Friday we're going to make a road trip to about an hour and 15 minutes to Danville, Indiana.
Yeah.
And Danville, Indiana was where well, that's something you don't see in a drive. You're going to see in the back roads, right? And anyway,
That's where I was supposed to turn.
Christina grew up in Danville, Indiana, or she was born in Danville, Indiana. She left when she was very, very young. And
so like the vibe experience.
And she doesn't know. She doesn't, know all the spots in Indiana. But we're going to go back to Danville and some other places in there.
What they do out
now, for me, it will not be an easy trip. I left Danville, Indiana several times under very difficult circumstances and situations, and so for somewhat of me, it's going to be a little triggering. But I really think it's important for Christina to see, and we're only an hour and a half away. Otherwise, we're like 5.5 hours away. To see those places and go and see, get to see all of those different places in in Danville. And so we're going to be able to go see all those. And I'm going to take some pictures of Danville always in my back, behind me. If I see a sign, I'm going to take a picture of me standing by the sign, what's going to be behind me. And so when I leave Danville, I'm going to leave under my, the way I would have liked to have been able to leave, under peaceful circumstances and situation, instead of leaving underneath a difficult situation. So anyway, that's what we'll be doing on Tuesday or Friday. Guys, I need more sleep, and it's not going to happen till later tonight. Goodness gracious, boy, that was
that's called a whoopie-doo.
That's called a Dukes of Hazzard kind of ride there.
Ready for nothing.
And so we're going to go do that and go take everybody to Danville and go through that. And I don't know if I'll live stream that. It'll be a little emotional for me. But if not, they'll be recorded and I'll put something together, because I want to show people, sometimes when you're healing, even if this was 25 years ago, guys, that sometimes it's not easy. But if you can get to the point where you can do something hard to go towards healing, and that's the important part, is you go through it. It's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy, but I'm going to put it in my rearview mirror. I'm going to put it behind me. I'm going to let it go.
You're listening to something on your phone, right, Christina?
And
what?
We're going to go to that.
Are you listening to something on your phone?
Kind of, a little bit.
Okay, because I heard noises. I'm like, oh my God.
So anyway, that's what we're going to try to do on Friday. It's crazy. We're in the back roads, and look how many cell service I have.
We got 2 bars.
But anyway, that's what we're going to do. And sorry, I'm trying to keep it as steady, guys, as I can. I just figured you'd like to look at the countryside versus me. But welcome to the Jones Comedy Hour.
That was a big dip. That's what I heard.
That's for sure. Hopefully, y'all are keeping you laughing and putting a smile on your face. I hope so. But we're gonna try to do that on Friday, and I haven't decided what I'll live stream from there yet or not. But I really want people to get that. Doesn't matter how long it's been since you went through a situation that was difficult. Take the time to heal. We've gone. My husband and I are both going through therapy and unpacking things that I thought I should have dealt with. I've already dealt with.
This reminds me of an old.
Well, do you need? I will. Boy, I know.
There they be.
Oh, here we go, guys. And then I'm trying to keep it steady. I don't know if you can see over there, but this is the city of windmills. If there is one,
Ohio.
There is one.
Indiana,
there is hundreds of windmills. I hope, Rolling Stones, I'm not making you too nauseous, but you'll see them. I have never seen a place with more windmills. And I'm not. If they help with energy, that's fine. I'm not getting into environmental stuff. I'm just saying they are all over the place in this place. I mean, literally. You see them, and it's funny to kind of see them in like the dark when it's like
sure, Leonard. I mean, you're rattling. Don't you? See a bunch more over yonder.
Yeah. I mean, if they're helping, that's good. But there are so many of them.
They're not helping. That's the problem.
We're not going to get into all that stuff. Anyway,
I'm not getting into anything environmental.
Oh, excuse me, Christina. Oh God! If you can't laugh, then I hope so. I hope this is getting you laughing. She's not sick.
She's dying.
She's just getting over it. Dear, this is. I'm telling you. Okay, here. I don't know if you can see over there. You can see them, and they're just literally all over the place, which is fine. That's their city. They can do whatever they like with it. It wouldn't be a city I necessarily live in, but that's me. But
we can get back on the main.
I guess I really am my dad's daughter.
Yes, you are. Dang on it.
She is definitely mine. I am not going to deny that.
Are you guys laughing yet? You have to laugh.
Never.
You have to laugh.
Did anybody comment when I did that accidentally? I want to know now.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Never.
So that's the road we would have been on?
Yes.
Yes. Now I think we're getting up to a smooth road.
Wasn't that close the last time we came down?
No.
When I saw that field, I expected a huge drone come flying down.
Yay! We got full power.
Going in circles, I guess, but you can see them, and they're just everywhere. So we call it the Windmill City. They're there.
I saw one smoking one time we came up here.
Yep, one was smoking. Some of them don't always move, but anyway. But you got to
killed the bald eagles.
You guys got to laugh at something. You got to laugh. You got to put even when you don't feel like laughing, and if you don't, I know it's like you don't want to watch something that's going to make you laugh, right? But do it. It is
Lord, there's like a bajillion of them.
Don't just do it. Go look for a lady named Jeannie Robertson. I got the privilege of going to 2 of her concerts. I got to meet her. She was a lovely lady. She has since gone to be with the Lord. And you know what? She is amazing. She has tons of stories. And when there was times in my life where I didn't feel like laughing, I listened to her, and they were familiar stories. And eventually I did laugh. It just took a while. And so take that time, put on something. It does something to the brain chemicals. It helps even when you don't feel like it. take that time and laugh. And she is wonderful.
Really?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, right?
So, Sam. Yep, we are going in circles. That's for sure. I think we're stopping to check the GPS.
Yeah, we don't want to piss off the GPS guy tonight.
No, we don't want to. Let's see. Let me flip this camera around, guys.
Okay.
All right, back to me. I'm not in circles. Oh boy. I hope I got somebody laughing. You can't help but laugh. I mean, really, honestly, that's what today is. Family, laughter, stay connected. There's places like the Lifeboat that'll be doing stuff today. I don't know if Misha, will there be any more after me, or are they done for right now? I don't think I'll be live again today because I want to enjoy family. And then maybe tomorrow we'll do a live for sure on the way home or at home on December the 1st. I've scheduled most of the Christmas connections for 7 p.m. Those times are going to change because I didn't quite know. I just wanted to get them in the algorithm so that they could get marinated in the algorithm of what have you. But those things might change. There you go. I mean, they're everywhere.
They reproduce, I'm telling you.
They do.
Doing something because there's
more
tons more.
There's more.
Yeah, I'm backing off. Give me a break.
I'm going to.
That one's really close.
That one's really wild.
Anyway.
What about that one right there?
Oh yeah, we're going to do nonstop until 1 a.m. at the heck or high water. Nobody is going to be alone. Not today. Not ever if we can help it. Absolutely, Misha, you're amazing and we love you. So we've got this one. We've got We Are the Village. That one is totally there for you all and connection. And we just keep connected. I can't say it enough. I'm sure I'm probably one of the this was a hodgepodge of a bunch of stuff, but you know what, this was a little messy, but we still connected. We found a way to make it happen, and that's the point of it. Do whatever you need to do today, guys, to connect. I'm very grateful for all that you're doing this. Thank you. Well, you know what? We've got the Lifeboat, guys. We've got My Other's Keeper. We've got Kristen's channel. We've got so many other channels that are rippled off the Lifeboat that are providing connection. And you can lean into that. I guarantee you. I know that there's people that come in the chat that are not lurking. And if you're not subscribed, let me do the YouTuber stuff. If you're not subscribed to our channel or any of these other amazing channels, please take a moment and subscribe. It does help. It just pushes their channel out a little bit. So like, subscribe, do the thumbs up, do all the stuff you're supposed to do. It's really important. But I know there's people that are watching this, they're lurking. And they're maybe afraid to say, listen, I'm here. I don't want to say I'm here. I'm just going to lurk. You know what? I used to be that way because you can't make friends through this. You can. And so don't lurk. Speak up, even if it's just like saying hi. You know what I mean? And you will find that in a lot of these channels, they are going to be as welcoming. We try here at Blessed to Crochet to make sure we got mods, to make sure we're keeping the chat safe and a place where you can confide in. I got a wonderful email, and I'm not going to go into details about that one, but I got a wonderful email from somebody who said, thank you for what you're doing on your channel. It is so helpful to me. What a connection point that is happening. And it's such a blessing, and I'm so thankful. So it is so, so important. We have tons of different spices from all over the world. None of us are one or the other or this side of that. We are all here for everyone. Absolutely. The only thing not welcome in the village is mean people. People, yeah, I get it. Absolutely. We're not going to tolerate it, guys. Absolutely. You know, and you know, the important part too of that too is, you know, we need to remember that if for some reason or another you're on a channel that for some reason you don't connect with anymore, just leave quietly, right? And leave quietly, and let leave and just go to someplace else where you connect with. On our channel, we do not allow anybody to come in and bash another content creator.
No talent is allowed.
There's no room for it. Like, we have the mug in our merch store that says, you know, this llama doesn't do drama unless it's yarn drama. That is the only drama I won't take. We don't do it with people. We don't do it with other content creators. They work hard, guys. People that are putting on content for you, believe me, I totally have a different vision or a different view of how it is once I became. And even though I'm doing this channel is my mother's channel, I help her with it, what I can do. And it's a lot of work, and they do a lot of effort to put stuff in. Replay crew is so important. You guys are so important. We have two songs that really mean a lot by a family member of mine that's like an uncle. One is Be Proud of Being Yourself. So we often say, stay connected, y'all, and be proud of yourself. Be proud of being yourself, because everyone else is taken. And that will be on merch shortly. The other one is he's got a song, and it's under Scott Thompson's playlist. And I would encourage everybody to go listen to the Proud Be Me. You'll hear that on an outro, Proud to Be Me song. Sing that from the rooftops today, guys. Be proud of being yourself. Wonderful. And then the other is about time for my time to end. The other one is I Got You Covered. And so we use that in our intro because you have us covered and we have you covered. And so, you know, that's the important part. And just take that song, sing it to the rooftops. In that song, he does say, even if we have to, go down this road and it's lonely, as I go along, it doesn't have to be. You don't have to have it lonely. You can have all these wonderful connections. If you're somebody that maybe is raising a special needs child like I was, I'd love to have something like this because I didn't get out that much to go get connected. Or if you're taking care of an elderly person or you have medical needs, there's some days as a fibromyalgia patient, I'm not going anyplace. I got to be in my soft clothes. It hurts too much. And so this has become a tremendous outlet for me. And so have those connection points. We are here for you. We are so thankful we're here for you. And I said, take that song and I'm telling you, I've listened to it now so many times, especially when he gets to his end. As Scott gets the end song, I get goosebumps every time. He's now in his 70s, about 75, and I have other songs. I have about 20. He has given me permission to release them. One of the things he said to me is, I'm so glad that I will not leave this world without anybody hearing my music. This is a man that was blind from piano. He has an amazing voice. And to top it off, right? He would hear music, go right to the piano and play it. He was self-taught. He absolutely was amazing talent. But I'm so glad that he has given me the ability to share his music so that other people can hear it. And especially that song, Be Proud of Being Me. And that other part that we've added, we're going to get it. It's going to be a merch. I'm just trying to figure it out in our head. Is, my mom's and I had it coming together and how to do it. Be proud of being yourself, because yes, everyone else is taken. There's nobody else like you. And whether you believe, we do have Bible verses that come up on our channel. We do have Devotion Tuesdays we try to do, and Reflection Saturdays, which takes quotes. We do quotes on Mondays, and we go ahead and do those do a reflection quote looking from Bible verse. But you don't have to believe what we believe in that. We want everybody to feel welcome, and everybody is a safe place. But if you believe in that, if you believe in Jesus, I believe God made only one of me. And he intended for me to be the best Mary that I could be. Be proud of being myself. He made me. He put me together. He knitted me in my mother's womb. And he wants me to be the best person that I can be, because there's not going to be any other me. Thank goodness, right? We only need one of everybody. And they're so unique, and they're so different, and they're so wonderful. And we love them all. Love you all so much. You guys are awesome. You're awesome disco balls. And I'm so grateful. Let me just take because I can do this. I forgot because let me just take a moment. You don't have to be a member of our channel, but I'm so glad and thankful for our members and help support. Let's just take a moment. This is a little bit of Scott playing to thank our channel members.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So thank you so much, everybody. You don't have to be a channel member to be a part of this community. We want you all. We're grateful for those that are, and it's never, it's appreciated but never expected. So we're so thankful. But you see a little bit of Elvis in there, right? So I'm going to let the next person come on. I don't know who that'll be, but I'm going to say, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a safe, if you're traveling like we are, get to your destination safely. Have a safe and healthy Thanksgiving. And we will talk to you all later. Stay connected, you all. Thank you for putting up with all the little ins and outs we went with the feed and everything. Thank you all. Stay connected, you all. It is so important. It can be life-changing. And remember, we've got you covered. Thanks for having us covered. Remember, be proud of being yourself, because everyone else is taken. And here's Scott to take us out to make sure we remember that today. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Bye-bye.
So proud of being